Well, I've learned to appreciate joy more than most people. Because I've been to hell and back. I really, really value joy. It's priceless. It's expensive. It was bought at a price. So how many here are ready to pray, God, whatever it takes to make me holy? Whatever it takes. Take me to the very gates of hell if that's what it takes to discipline me and purify me so that you can do whatever you want with me, so that every thought that runs through my head is something that delights you. And you. Now, when you've got huge demonic power wiping you out, dragging you down to the dust, destroying your mind, depressing you to the nth degree, just dragging you down into the pit to the point where nobody can identify, nobody knows, nobody understands, everybody's praying, but nothing's helping. You don't know how long it will last. Even your own wife has given up on you, calling the relatives to say a final goodbye. The doctors give you 2 weeks to live. At that point, you're not thinking about health and wealth and all the great things you're going to do for God and all the exciting things that are in your future on earth. You're not thinking about power and gifts and support and dreams. You're looking at people who have all those things and getting all those things and looking forward to all those things and calling down all those things and declaring and contending for all those things. All you know is that this life may be over very, very soon. And all you care about is righteousness, peace, and joy in the Holy Spirit. That's the kingdom. That's the kingdom. And all our plans and all our ideas and all the things we're looking forward to. You were singing the song, "The things of this world grow strangely dim." All you want is to be acceptable and pure when you see him face to face. And you want his total 100% peace. And you want his joy. These are the qualities of the kingdom. And they're priceless. They're beyond measure. If you have tremendous numbers of conversions and total transformation of society and the economy and everything, and you can't enjoy it, or you can only enjoy it a little bit, it just makes sense to me that the Holy Spirit, after he convicts you and after he regenerates you and after he reforms you, recreates you, that he would finally also give you supernatural power. The Chinese Christians pretty much already know that. And the poor in the bush in Africa know that. Nobody told our pastors to go start churches, but wild horses couldn't keep them back from doing it. They'll pray all night long to raise somebody from the dead, and then walk barefoot without food 100 kilometers in all directions just to start churches in every village they come to. They just absolutely give up everything. Without knowing how to swim, they'll pray their way across rivers full of crocodiles. They'll do anything, spend themselves in any and every way, just literally spending themselves for God, taking their life, their health, their days, their time, their energy, everything, just spending it freely on God and people. Spending everything. Now, we worry about offerings and tithing, and there's a big online discussion on the internet right now. Is giving necessary? People are wondering, is it really necessary? So, in this you greatly rejoice, though now for a little while you may have had to suffer grief and all kinds of trials. These have come so that your faith, of greater worth than gold, which perishes, even though refined by fire. It's just a fact that we have in faith a possession that nobody can take from us. And this is our wealth. If there's one thing that I wish I could just pour out on everybody freely, it would be faith. There's nothing you can get from God without it. In fact, Romans says, 14th chapter, that everything that does not come from faith is sin. You realize what that means? That means you can give your body to be burned, to give your money to the poor, to do good works, to work for humanitarian aid organizations, and all of it be sin. You can try to be good. You can work hard, take care of your family, do everything with all of your talents and gifts that you can, but because you're not trusting in God and you're relying on yourself and you're impressed with yourself, it's all sin. And to the extent that you're not trusting in miracles, to the degree that you don't consider everything to be a miracle, to the degree that you don't think God's involved with every little thing in your life, it's sin. You may think you only need faith for amazing, spectacular, special things once in a while. Otherwise, things go pretty naturally. Well, most of that is just sin. Your faith is what's worthwhile. Your faith is what lasts. Your faith is what glorifies God on that great day when God closes human history. And your faith is what gets proven. These things happen so that your faith may be proved genuine and may result in praise, glory, and honor when Jesus Christ is revealed. What does it take to prove that your faith is genuine? Extreme test. My wife Heidi had chronic fatigue syndrome, myalgic encephalomyelitis, ME, for 10 years. She was a super fit, super strong, hard body ballet dancer when I met her. And then she got ME. And year after year, she was in pain. She had plaque all over her spinal cord and through her brain. Circulation in the brain was all messed up. She was in so much pain. There was a period for a solid month when all she could do was lie in a dark room with the windows blinds closed because the light hurt her eyes so much. And she was in constant pain and literally had to crawl to the bathroom, could barely move. And she would cry almost every day. Roland, I just don't know how long this is going to last. I just don't know how long this can go on. She couldn't run. She couldn't play in the park. She couldn't play with our kids the way I wanted her to. She couldn't run with our dogs and play tennis and swim and do all the normal things people do. She was in homeopathic hospitals. They tried every kind of treatment, every kind of therapy. Nothing worked.